recording. Alright, so we are going to get to the I think this will, unless we get lithium in, I think this will be the second to last match that we do. Alright, so we got DrPunk and, as you probably know, Lord Frieza playing Wario. So DrPunk, I believe, said he was a... Actually, no, I don't think that was him. I think that was a different guy. So I don't know if DrPunk is exactly a Duck Hunt dog raid, so we'll figure out right here. Alright, so he is going to find Lord Frieza right there with that F-Smash and CAD setup right there. Unfortunately, he's going to up B right there, but not going to find a punish just because he up B'd far enough. And then Lord Frieza is going to just fall right into that jab right there. Oh, okay, so DrPunk actually did have a setup right there. All he had to do was detonate the can, and he would have been able to punish Lord Frieza right there on his landing. So right now it looks like DrPunk is the one that's opting to go for the keep away game. It seems to be working out fairly well for him, just because Wario is so limited in his approach options. But the main thing DrPunk does need to make sure he does need to make sure he seals off the stock before Waft is online for Wario. Because definitely our biggest goal is do not deal with Waft. So we have to deal with it. That's what makes this matchup even. If we don't have to deal with it, definitely puts it in Duck Hunt's favor. As you can see right here, it's just extremely hard for Wario to get in if Duck Hunt maneuvers properly and sets up as well. Okay, so Lord Frieza is starting to find his groove right now. Using his bike to get through whatever wall that DrPunk was going to get sawed up right there. So the main thing that I'm noticing DrPunk is doing is... Oh, he's going for the grab release setup? Oh, he went nowhere. So there's this one setup that we started going for recently called the A-Lamo. Shout out to A-Lamo for kind of... I don't think he was the one that exactly... Oh, that right there. Bad DI on that rapid jab. So if you're listening to this Lord Frieza, Eddie Wario's pro tip, DI away. If you DI in, as you just saw right there, you're going to go straight up and you are going to die really early. So pro tip for you guys. Okay. Good to seal that stock out with that F-Smash right there. And DrPunk is looking in a really good position, although Waff is fully online right now, so if he does not rack up any percent, this is still an even game if Lord Frieza finds his confirm. So he went for the down air right there, probably trying to confirm that into a Waft. Gonna get him off stage, and good dare right there, but unfortunately it is not going to send him in the angle that he wants him to go, sending him back on stage. Good Tomahawk right there from Lord Frieza. Is going to snipe him on the ground right there. Okay, goes for the up tilt. That's another thing that, as a Duck Hunt players, you guys should be aware about is if you attack the bike the second it's summoned, it will just explode on Wario. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind. Okay, good roll read right there from Lord Frieza. Basically with that F tilt, he's able to cover just a lot of options. So he does have the can available to him right there, but unfortunately he just decided not to detonate it on him. Kind of surprised by that. But now that Waft is not... Oh wait, no, Waft is in play still, because I just realized he took him out with an F-tilt. So DrPunk definitely got to be very careful about how he approaches Lord Frieza. Doesn't want to be caught by any confirms or reads. I wouldn't say he's quite at death percentage yet, just because there's no rage on Lord Frieza. Probably is able to die at this percent, but I think it would have to be very close to the ledge. Okay, so good bite right there from Lord Frieza. Oh, unfortunately that can is going to mess up that can placement right there. Alright, so right now you can just see Lord Frieza just kind of stalking DrPunk right there. I think he could have ended the game right there with... Oh! Fantastic bike setup right there. If you guys were watching CEO, Lord Frieza did the same exact thing to, I believe, Boogie. So basically, what Wario does is he places the bike right on the ledge, and he just wafts right on top of it. And when he does that, that extends the hitbox of the waft to go beneath the stage. Because when that happens, yeah, you're just going to get hit by that. So good stuff to both players. Good stuff to Lord Frieza clutching it out. That seems to be the that seems to be the main thing that I've seen Lord Frieza do better than the other Warriors placing, is like just that final clutch factor with the waft. Like he's always utilizing that properly. Does not use it until he gets that confirmed. And as you can see, it's always working wonders for him. But either way, still pretty good showing by DrPunk right there. It's just Lord Frieza was just able to adapt to the spacing he was using, and there was just it was just Punk's can awareness wasn't where it needed to be in order to fully take advantage of this matchup. Otherwise, that's still a good showing, especially against Lord Frieza. Alright. So, taking this to Battlefield right now, as, so far, from what I've noticed so far, it doesn't seem like this stage is particularly in Wario's favor. Honestly, I didn't see too many stages. Like, basically, Wario would rather go here than FD, just because FD, we could just cover all of your landing options. So, Smashville, FD, I do think are some of Wario's worst. But the good thing about Smashville is that you are able to kill Duck Hunt fairly early on with F-Throw, if you want to opt for that instead of, like, relying on your Waft. And that thing is, yeah, your Waft will kill a lot earlier, too. So, that is the nice thing about Wario going to Smashville, is that you do not need to wait nearly as long to kill us. So I wouldn't say completely put that out of your playbook, but I do feel like that stage does make it hard for you guys. Alright, so right now, Lord Frieza is just kind of walking all over DrPunk right now. He seems like he's got his movement down. He's got an idea of how Zack wants to play, and he's just finding all these reads right now. Just grabbing DrPunk non-stop in his tracks. Okay. Oh, that was a fantastic setup right there. Just did a short hop right above DrPunk's get up attack right there, and then got the confirmed dare into Waft, and it wasn't even a full charge one. He was aware that DrPunk was at a high enough percent that he was going to die to it. That was one thing I was saying earlier. You just need to utilize your Waft smartly, so you don't even need to be at a full charge one in order to, you know, to play the game correctly with them. Yeah, so now that Lord Frieza has the lead right now, DrPunk's probably going to find it extremely difficult in order to get back into this game. Okay. Oh, okay, so unfortunately he did... he did have a good counter placement right there in order to catch Lord Frieza. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find it. He's just going for hard reads right now. You can't do that just right in somebody's face in neutral. Way too risky of an option. Okay, good wait right there, but unfortunately Lord Frieza is... Oh, he just tried to end it right there. Definitely the patience of Lord Frieza is winning all these exchanges. DrPunk's playing a little bit too impatiently, a little too many smash attacks, I would say. That's kind of the best way to describe it. Okay, and that F smash is going to take it right there. Good read from DrPunk right there. Let's see if he's able to bring it back to close to even right now. We'll see what's going on. Because, again, as I was saying earlier, Duck Hunt is able to get Wario fairly nicely. But that F throw is going to take it. GG's. Frieza is going to take that 2-0 to DrPunk. And, yeah, DrPunk, I just want to see you just, I want to just see you work more on your... Actually, basically everything. You're neutral. Basically, don't use as many smash attacks as you're going for. They're very inconsistent, and we have a lot better options to use. So basically, tilts, smash, and spacing your aerials correctly and landing with them.